Hello guys, welcome to another podcast. We are two millennial women who love Guppa. I am Arishi. I am a content creator, an anchor, a writer, an editor, podcaster. A lot of things depends on the day, and I have a lot of things to say. And I'm Sadhika. I'm a creative strategist, a digital community builder, a founder, and now I host this podcast with this pretty lady called Guppa. And today we are going to be talking about something that maybe you did not know we're going to be talking about. We are going to talk about itty bitty titties, something that binds us together. Yes, yes. But not enough glue, but we hold strong. Yes. So grab your chai, coffee, or ABC cup. Yeah. Let's get into today's Gup. I'm going to start this off with how I realized that I have an hiccup.
Yeah.
So, school ke andar na, I used to be talking to my girlfriends and we used to be all discussing that, okay, fine, we have had growth spurts, okay. Now, everyone's first, if you're a girl, you get a training bra and then after that, you get a bra. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, when I got a bra, I used to tell my friends, like, this is the cup of the bra and this is my boob and this is the action I used to do. And they used to be like, hey, what is this? And I'm like, nahin, matlab, there is khali pana. Like, I don't feel like I'm filling it up. It's like empty. And they used to be giggling. And I'm like, no, man. Now there's a word for it called gaping. When, do you know?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's a legit thing.
It's a legit thing now.
Oh.
So, because to pata hai, metro ki yaad aa rahi hai when, you know, they announce, please mind the gap. What is that? Yeah, there's too much gap. There is not enough stuffing. Yahan bhi. Like, there's like absolutely empty in the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Too much gap. Too much gap. You need to be cautious because there was only B cup also. Like, I did not even know A cup existed. Like, did you know A cup existed? Like, yeah, I used it of my life. Oh my god. So, I could not find A cups like at all, and I didn't even know what the things. So, when we used to go to the shops and this and that, the A cups came to my existence when, you know, e-commerce started. Otherwise, the only bras that would fit me would be like the lacy ones. I wouldn't have this issue.
I used to wear those banyan wale, no, baby again train.
I
think A cups because my mother used to get them from abroad, so that's why.
Yeah,
Desi.
Desi nahi hai.
But for a very long time, I also was like, "Arey, mere Karan Arjun aayenge, so bhi to aayenge." What's more? They would just not appear.
I feel like we had so much pressure. Like, it's like you never grow into your own. And I was like, forget Karan Arjun. मेरा तो ये issue था. I was like, ये इतना left or right क्यों है? ये भारत मिलाप क्यों नहीं हो रहा है?
No, right? They don't get along. Sorry, my boobs do not get along. They're just like enemies. They sit at different corners.
Yeah.
They don't have assigned seats. They just stay there. There's two siblings na jinko mummy bolti, please, like, you know, get along.
Yeah.
Sometime.
Yeah, they are like your brows. They're like,
yeah, they'll like not have those, not kajal brows, but like
kajal brows are big brows.
Who are like friends,
Yeah.
who are like conjoined sisters. Oops, no, not really.
So when I used to have to hug my friends, some of my friends were like, okay, we don't mind hugging you because it was a little uncomfortable initially when everyone's grown up and like, oh my god, touch ho raha hai.
And it was also tender, no, at that time because
yeah. And everyone was like training bra. Yeah, there was a lot of support and a lot of padding.
Yeah.
So like boing. So there was this one girl who was, I don't want to use this word, but it was what was used, flatter than me. So she was called Flat Screen TV and she was bullied a lot for it, bro.
Oh, man.
And she was like very model-esque. Okay, she was like 6'1", and we were in 9th or 10th grade, and she was like tall. The woman had legs and bones for days. Yeah. And when she was bullied for that,
I already have a crush on her. Thinking about
it, bro, like such model vibes. So when she used to say that, she used to give that thing like she was like, when you see me on next top model, you'll be crying.
Now that she said that.
What was your shopping experience like? Going bra shopping, man, when you're not getting it imported.
Yeah, that time. So thankfully, I had the privilege of having, like, my mother would travel a lot thanks to her job. So she would get me nice bras. Like all those maps and stuff and all the fancy shit, you know, I was privy to them.
And then A cup.
But then when I went, like, the first of all, I don't know why, back in our day, bra shops always had a dude. as the shopkeeper behind the counter, okay? And it was so awkward for like a preteen, tween.
I think you're working in the malls, na?
Yeah, not just malls, in those dukane only. Like if you go to Lajpat Nagar, for instance, and you go to a lingerie shop, maybe not now because thoda awareness aa gaya hai, thoda they put women now.
Yeah.
But there used to always be a dude behind the counter.
Oh,
I had to describe the bra and describe what color and everything. And it was such an awkward conversation.
oh damn.
Like I guess mummies and all were used to it because you know,
Recently, like I supported it,
but it was so weird. Like, you know, girls are raised to be like, okay, how do we navigate this? Like,
हो जी मैं ब्लाउज देख के ब्रा का साइज बता देता हूँ और पतलून देख के कच्छे का गॉड
and most of those guys are so used to it by then. It is like, हाँ ठीक है ये चाहिए B, C, A, whatever. They will just
using cup numbers at this point.
they're just like clinical professional at this time. They don't care.
BC, AC,
Yeah,
AC,
क्या चाहिए?
all what you want.
But then, like, it is very weird to like, you know, have that, especially as a young girl, not exposed anymore. Just like, yaar, cafe, how do we buy a fucking bra?
Okay. Dude, you like unlocked 2-3 memories at this point. I completely blacked out on all of this. So, what happened with me was that obviously your mom was buying it and stuff, and I remember that there used to be a guy, you were not wrong. So the first time I actually went and purchased a bra myself was at Marks and Spencer's, and this was like when I had to attend my Conti years later. So I was like in 12th and been 5-6 years of me wearing a bra. So because there was a dude, I took this friend of mine who was like, I was in a band, so he was part of my band.
Yeah.
And he was elder, and I was like, yaar, anything happens if I get awkward, please I'll just be there, because I didn't want my mom to know I'm getting a strapless one.
Oh, damn.
And that was a scandal. No, like, matlab, like, how can you strapless? Why is shoulder exposing you? So I was so very I was very timid, and then I finally went, I got it, and I used those fuckers for I think my entire college.
Oh, damn.
Because I was like, I'm blessed with an actual A cup. I did not see that anywhere for a very long time till online shopping came.
I completely relate. I also had one tube bra, which I wore with everything.
Tube bras still had like so cup na, the padded ones.
That's, yeah.
So you start with B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, so my advantage was that मतलब cup का इतना वो लोचा नहीं रहता because of girls' school didn't have that whole pressure of
Nice. Yeah. Hiding the little.
Yeah, it was not really a thing.
Yeah.
Thankfully, like that didn't do a number on my self-esteem. Yeah, so at least, you know, girl always best for these things.
Yeah.
But yeah, वो नहीं था. So tube bra was my best friend for the longest time.
I used to wear those for sleeping, like in school and all, no, especially because you are scared your nipple is going to attack someone in the face. Alright, it's going to just show itself and dart it right in the eye, and they're going to have blindness. So you have to make sure that it's padded.
Oh, yeah.
With a good pad. Yeah.
Okay.
So-
Yeah, no, I didn't have that problem. Except that my tube bra broke up with me after a few years when it just wanted to be a belt. And like secretly, it's just like, mujhe belt padna hai.
Yeah.
Like not stay there. I'm like, bloody stay in your assigned seat. No. Like, no, I want to be a belt.
Yeah,
Let you make me a bra.
Exactly. Let the person be free, man. Let them choose
Yeah,
what they want to be.
Just come to here sometimes and I'm like, oh, where did you go, bro?
It was too woke for its tribe.
Yeah, and then I was like, okay, I think it needs to die. Yeah.
Okay, so I typed new one.
Thank you for your service.
So I think the best part about having like a small size is like sleeping on your belly. And that's like ultimate.
Oh my god, yeah. Really, especially when you're having like period cramps and all.
Yeah.
Like my favorite hack is putting a hot water bag and then like lying down on it, like face flat, face down. And I mean, it's such a privilege to not have like aching beads coming in between.
Oh god, I have never actually, but when some girls are like, I'm having my periods and you know my breasts are sore, I'm like, man, nothing, I feel nothing over there. It's like, okay, fine, one less problem without you.
I know, right? Actually, पहले मेरे को बहुत लगता था it's such a disadvantage.
Yeah.
Not this. I know. Why don't I have jiggly pancakes and normal flat pancakes instead? Okay. It was always this. But then, you know, I realized later, it's not even that small, okay? First of all.
Yeah. Proportional.
Not that bad, yeah. I am small. The things within my body are small, it's okay. But the thing is later, like as you grow up, as you cross patches, you realize that, dude, this is a blessing. Yeah, even in disguise, it's literally a blessing.
Yeah, you don't even need to disguise it because, like, for me, a lot of times I don't have that issue. Like, my friends of my size and the heavier chested, then I can't wear this top because suddenly now when you're wearing like this top, for example, it's going to be like nice and cute on me, but on someone who's really heavy chest, it's going to be hot and sexy. And she's like showing herself. And that issue doesn't happen. Like, la 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 la, my top suit my breast.
Yeah, I know, right? No, I've had this thing about how like clothes are boob compatible.
Yeah.
For sure. Because it of course goes the other way also. Because, you know, sometimes there's so much space and I'm like, क्या करूँ मैं इतनी धनराशि
स्टार्ट करो
That's the time when you enter gaming mode. Padded bra level 3.
Yeah, exactly. But then again, you know, one of the biggest advantages, and this I realized after COVID, is that you can give up bras
Yeah.
for a time, for like a hot minute, and it doesn't matter. Right? It's the best. Like, it won't reach the ground because gravity
Actually,
ain't meeting you.
studies have proven that even for larger chested girls, if you wear bras for a longer period of time, you sag more.
Yeah, because they're used to the.
These are so yeah.
It's like using Botox.
Yeah.
Once you start using Botox, your muscles are
Yeah.
used to that lift, right? That artificial lift that it's getting. So the moment you stop doing it for a time, it'll sag because usko chahiye wo support, na.
That's fair.
Similarly,
Yeah, simply that. And like, I remember when I was not really comfortable with my size, at that time I was having like a full on game, ma'am. I mustn't have played PUBG as much as I played this. I was like whichever dress I'm wearing, padded bar level 2, level 3, what do I do? And if you see a padded bar level 3, guys, it's genuinely like there is a pillow and there's a little bit of space for your breast and the entire thing is just shoved up.
yeah.
And
those push-up bras, man.
it's insane. It's insane. It is a pillow only.
Wow, but first time I wore it, I'm like, what is this? Where have I reached? Like, yeah, I'm like more aage than my nose.
Yeah, it's like sabko dhoka.
Yeah. But okay, while some patterns are still like comfy enough, the bane of my existence are those wired bras.
Oh,
Those wired. I hate them so much. I'm like, see, I want you for comfort. I don't want you to stab my chest. Like, तुम मेरे ribs के बीच में क्यों घुस रहे हो? मुझे नहीं समझ आ रहा है मतलब क्यों?
so I think the best part of having small boobs is that when that happens, I just take the bra, I wire out from both the places.
Yeah.
And again, we don't really need support. We just need coverage, so to speak. उसके बिना क्या wire, no support.
I just need a buffer space between my clothes.
I'm fine.
Yeah, basically. So, you to take out wire, I take out the whole thing brown, you know. Fuck this shit, I don't need it. Like, I don't need this toxic relationship.
Yeah, for me, I take a break during the winters.
Yeah.
The whole winter, it's like, you know, there is a separation. I do not see them, they do not see me. They are packed with my summer clothes and they are going.
Yeah. And no, mine, I have mostly given up on bras, except for very rare occasions.
Yeah.
And honestly, it is one of my best decisions.
Yeah.
Best. So good.
Yeah.
So
It's
amazing.
so freeing. It's so nice. And a lot of tops now, like even summer tops and stuff, they have like double line fabric and they have like enough protection, so to speak, that like you feel like, you really, really don't need it at all.
Exactly. And especially like, you know, if I have to go to the corner shop or kirane ka dukaan na, then I wear like a black t-shirt or something.
Yeah.
So that there's no
attacking people because people don't blind, guys.
Yeah, I know that.
A nipple and eye contact causes permanent blindness and cornea damage.
Remember that.
Yes. Anyone tells you otherwise, they are lying.
Because I am concerned about other people.
Yeah.
That's why I wear black t-shirts whenever I have to go to the kirane wala. मतलब वो 100 pigeon के लिए मैं bra पहन के जाऊँ, really नहीं. मतलब seriously, that's just stupid. Okay, मतलब to get like things.
So I have to become that lazy now that I don't even go till the corner shop. I'm just like, अच्छा ठीक है भैया, like you order it from whichever platform you do. वो आ रहे and I'm like, ठीक है, खोलो, take it, this and that. Just don't even worry about it.
I am तो कब से त्याग दिया ब्राज corner shops दोनों को. I'm talking about when they were still in existence.
Oh God, my mother would have killed me. She would have cut me to pieces. So initially, she had a major issue that I had Tiago-fied them in the house and just, going till the care or something like that. And then I told her, I'm like, look, I might be causing some blindness, but then in the grand scheme of things, it's good for the economy. I am generating jobs for all the eye doctors and it's lovely.
Always positive. Always
Right
positive.
side, yeah.
Glass full. Not even half.
Hair. But also, my mother also had the same issue.
Okay, because especially if I went to my parents' house, because there are a lot of male staff, forge. Okay, my mother's like, when you wake up in the morning, literally giving me those death stares. Okay, glares. You better. And I'm like,
Yeah.
and इस केस में मैं आगे भी नहीं करना चाहती, कर भी नहीं सकती.
Yeah. I get that.
मतलब not.
No, I get this actually because even whenever I've stayed at my dad's, like the bando that you were talking about, I used to wear that and sleep. And I fucking hated every living, breathing moment of it. I just fucking can't. And in general, I've noticed this one thing now, whether you are wearing one or you're not wearing one, those people who want to stare at your tits,
Of course.
yeah, it's got nothing that they are looking at you, and that's why the blindness is happening. No, those people are mentally a little blind themselves. They just want to be creepy. And once I actually told that to my mother because she had this thing that she would, put a chunni on top. Even though she would be already covered and stuff, right? And she's wearing a t-shirt, she would feel kind of uncomfortable. And I'm like, Mom, if someone is making you feel uncomfortable, you give it back to them. They're coming to your own house and this and that. And it's not even she's doing the levels of danger that I'm doing. She's just, existing and not wearing a chunni.
Yeah, I know, man. But oh my God, listen, please, that's offensive. Okay, please, how could you? How can you not wear a dupatta?
Yeah. 2-3 layers of protection are important before permanent damage happens to the cornea, guys.
God, how could she not have a dupatta on?
कुछ information आ रहा है हमारे पास दुपट्टों का लज्जा रख लो.
So, what we were saying was
because we were braless, we thought you had to get a dupatta involved. So then my mom actually, then she stopped and now she gives people the death scare. And my mom's death scares are very scary, you're right. Yeah.
you should just step back.
Exactly.
That's
Full eye contact and the other person retrieves back.
Yeah.
And then little person also retrieves back. Everyone retrieves back. Slow motion.
Yeah, because the responsibility is on the women only, na?
Yeah. Apparently.
हाँ, क्योंकि तुम्हारे ने आके जल रही तो बस गलती तुम्हारी है. Or so this friend of a friend kind, so in her college, so they had a gym. Okay, this is one of those fancy colleges. They had a gym, and so of course it was for use for everyone. In that there was a notice, a legit notice, which said that it's compulsory for women to wear sports bra.
Okay.
Which can come from a good place, understandable. But after doing some digging, she realized that because of the jiggle, without wearing the sports bra, there were 2-3 men who injured themselves. Because it distracted them. Because they dropped dumbbells and all and stuff because they are such base fucking animals who cannot control their basic movements. And it's the woman who has to literally cage the girlies for his sake. So because of that, because of this 1 or 2 dudes who had injuries, they made sports bra compulsory in this gym.
I'm gonna tell you a really fucked up story, okay? That reminds me. So I was, this friend of mine and I were having a little bit of a tiff, right? And we couldn't continue having that tiff in her house. So she was like, chal, sit park mein chalte and let's sort it out. I was like, theek hai, because she was almost about to cry and we were having a very solid tiff. Again, now she was very, very well endowed, okay? And anything she would wear, it would be highly sexual. Now, and she lives in JK, by the way.
Okay.
So we were in a JK ka park, which is supposed to be a nice place, guys. Understand this. The park is supposed to be a nice place. Behind a bush, there was a guy. We guys were fighting, talking, whatever. He pulled his pants down and full on wanking. And we could see it. We were so engrossed in our discussion, arguing, fighting, whatever. And suddenly, I just saw that. I was like,
What the hell? And anything that trauma should unite you back. Like that should be the end of that fight.
That was the end of the fight. We ran for our life. We were so scared. There was a pantless guy, full drops, crotch.
The worst part is that almost like I know, and I personally have experiences, and I know so many women who have experienced like women, like men wanking at women. It's like so common. It's like,
Yeah.
ye to hua hai.
Yeah.
It's
Oh
like
God,
that's
it was-
the worst part of this. Like it, and we've internalized it. Like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
like, that happened.
Yeah. I really feel at this point, like the sexualizing of the body part is where the problem's at. Because even for young girls, kids, minors, not even minors, babies, alright? They're like, if you look at their with girls' bathing suit, baby bathing suits, and guys' bathing suits, they're already like before they have started growing, they're sexualized.
Yeah. I've seen baby bikinis.
Yeah. I was talking about that one day.
Like with those halters.
Yeah.
I've seen a bikini with those Ariel wale, in Ariel themed, Little Mermaid, with that starfish and a little halter, and I was just
Yeah.
no.
It's sexualization for like very, very innocent kids, man.
Yeah. And not even toddlers, you're right. I've literally seen like infant size.
Yeah. It's very creepy. It's very creepy. Anyway, man, like back to the good parts.
Literally, two good parts.
Two good parts, two small parts.
Yeah.
Big and medium.
Yeah, little things. All little things come in.
All good things come in little packages. Dude, I mean, like one thing that I have seriously wondered and hated, like I know guys are like size doesn't matter, this and that, blah blah blah, talking about size. But for women also, like at least for me, linking to this podcast in which I talked about this plastic surgery episode where my ex asked me to get a boob surgery to, increase my chest size. I don't know, like being feminine equals larger chest. Like there is this entire notion that you have to have it.
I mean, and so many actresses have actually come on record say that, I was supposed to have implants, and a lot of actresses also said, how they regret getting
Yeah. So Deepika Padukone was actually one of them. She came on record to say that she was 18. Like she was 18 and she was asked that, get it done, man, get a breast augmentation. And she's like, I'm so proud that I did not at that time.
Yeah. Oh, I'm glad. Like, she is little movie representation. I'm so glad that, she is part of Itty Bitty Titty committee.
Yes. So it's a very big committee.
Yeah, I represent. Apparently, richer men are more attracted to smaller breasts. There's some kind of correlation, and it was a study extensively done with a lot of like thousands of people, not just one, and specifically richer countries, and socio-economically forward men go for women with smaller boobies, apparently.
I have a very interesting take for why that could be though.
Yeah.
So just like blonde women, even though like desired, everyone wants Eurocentric standards, right? But when guys want to settle down, or if funding is given to women, it's always the brunettes, the darker hair. So it's like if you want a partner, you don't want the idealistic hotter standards that are being pushed. You want the reverse of that.
I also had another theory.
Yeah.
That because maybe these apparently successful rich men, because they would probably go for the supermodel stereotype. They also, a lot of them achieve that body type by being undernourished.
Yeah.
And because you have to do that over time, undernourishment also leads to smaller breasts because less fat percentage
exists, man.
Yeah, fat percentage come ho jata body mein. So it could be that also. I don't know. Because I don't put it past men to be shallow or to not be shallow.
I feel like it could go in both ways, because like there was this one Coffee with Karan episode which I saw in which Karan was being quizzed, in his famous quiz, and the question was that between A, B, C, D actress who's had a breast surgery done, and it's Bollywood, all of them, very nonchalant, like obviously sabne kara hai. So I feel like it could be that, but it also could be that everyone is succumbed to the beauty standards, so they're just searching for someone who has a little bit more, self-respect or fine of their own, who are not like pressurized by X, Y, and Z.
Yeah, could be, probably. So I think I too reached, this level of security. Like, one of my peak moments of this was like, it's okay. After I was growing up anyway, I was like fine with it and all the bodily advantages.
Yeah.
So I was like weighing in. I'm like, pros to hai. But this one time I was like, I was feeling a little insecure, feeling a little not body positive.
Yeah.
And I told my husband, I was like, yeah, listen, I think I should get like surgery done. And he's like, what the fuck? No. What's wrong with you? No. He's like, no, I love them. I love them both. I'm like, okay. He's like, I love you three equally. Oh my God.
Now that, if you don't get an answer, you don't want an answer.
Yeah.
Okay, if this is not your answer, cancel.
Settle for nothing less.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's when all my insecurities left my body.
Because it really makes a big difference, right? Like, I even in the plastic surgery podcast, guys, please check it out if you haven't.
Yeah.
And mention that, if you don't have a loving partner and stuff, you could really get mentally fucked to do all these procedures just to feel like accepted.
Right now, I feel like both of us are at a position of a lot of privilege.
Yeah.
Because, like, they like, सोचो यार मतलब $1 billion industry है ये. Of क्या बोलते हैं उसको, increasing your breast augmentation. And imagine like how insecure has someone made you.
Yeah.
You have to go ahead and do it. It's something so permanent.
And if you even get it done, there's like a 40% chance you'll get an explantation done, because you will have breast implant illness which is there. And also, regardless of that, you have to have a revision surgery.
Exactly.
20 years, 15 years later, you have to have. So if you're having like a medical issue where you are having a body part replaced because घिस गया है, cartilage over is one thing. So doing your boobs, man, and it's expensive for what? And then your scars forever. Is a scarless better?
I know, right?
Yeah, like it's so much pain and stuff. It's insane. And I feel like, I don't know, like I had, I'll call it like the pretty preparation as a kid. Mama, please skip this part. So at that time, I was kind of like, I never had that thought in my head till my toxic ex put it in. So usse pehle whenever, I would meet guys and you guys would like meet and, make out and stuff, I was never thinking about my size. I was just like, okay, I want to have fun. I'm having fun. All three of us are having fun. It's a great time, right? Guy having and not having it is secondary. We'll get to that later. But the three people are very actively involved and happy in the situation. But, again, like your partner can really shift your thinking at that point. And I too have had like multiple exes at that point. So मुझे तो फर्क ही नहीं पड़ा. And then when one person did it, it was in my head for a very long time. Are they that small? And then, if you search online, you're going to find like oils, massage oils to help grow, and like random,
which are all bullshit. Please don't fall for that. That's not how the human body works.
Yeah. Even any body organ, guys, even if you're a guy with a little scale in your hand trying to measure up to it or being a little longer than it, no rubbing is going to help. Otherwise the tugging would have already helped.
Exactly. So yeah, and the thing is that we know because we have experience from our own that the self-esteem issues of our youth before, when we were young and stupid.
Anyway, so it's nothing is gonna help, guys. But at the end of the day, I feel like self-love is what makes you feel better, and having a nice partner.
Yeah.
So if anyone say anything toxic, bhai, cut low.
Yeah, for sure. Red flag hai bhai wo. Yeah. And especially like that constant this thing, oh, you're not good enough, you're not big enough, you're not this.
Yeah.
Basically making someone feel inadequate.
Yeah.
Like literally making you feel small.
So if you watch other plastic surgeon video who talk about, their clients and stuff, there's so many videos in which the guy is like, okay, you know what, we're doing 200cc, why don't we do 300cc? And the wife is like, no, I want 200. And they're like, no, let's do 300, let's do 350. We talked about it. And they literally like, the surgeon and I want to beat this guy up, like in that POV perspective video, they're making fun of the husbands.
So are we all set for the tummy tuck? Yes, I'm excited to get it done, Dr. Yoon. Wait a minute. What about the, Is there something else? No, Dr. Yoon, I'm good with the tummy tuck. Wait a minute. Remember what we talked about. Yes, and I'm good. You were gonna ask about implants. I don't want implants anymore. But I do! I want implants! Oh, you do you?
And obviously, larger chest means more pain, means more
back issues. Imagine that.
Yeah. So yeah, back to the discussion of why itty bitty titties or whatever size titties you have is the best.
Yes. Take it from us. We are god of small things.
Yeah. And just in case if you want to listen to all of the all the aunties have kids.
Yeah, apparently, according to aunties, if you're breastfeeding, then your boobs will apparently miraculously grow.
Yeah.
That's not how it works. Again, it might just because like
Mindful attempts.
yeah, temporarily, but no, that's not how it goes. And also, dude, literally, it's something that it's a part of your body. You have to live with it. It's okay. Like whatever it is, too big, too small, it's okay. Just learn to love yourself, embrace it. Literally, give yourself hugs.
Yeah.
Give yourself hugs. Give the girl some love.
Yeah. If you're part of the itty bitty titty clan, it's much easier to hug yourself.
Yeah, that too. But yeah, basically, at the end of the day, accept yourself, love yourself, and love the girlies, no matter their size. The three of you should have happy coexisting. And let no man dictate what size it should be.
Man or woman himself.
Yeah, whatever, whoever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah. But I'll tell you what you need to do. You need to ring the bell, subscribe to our channel, follow us everywhere you can, and share with share. Yeah. Share it with your girlies. Alright, we'll chat. So till then, continue to chat and we will see you next week on Girl Guppa. There is like content, and then the thing is that there's content that I want to be thrown out back.
I really think we should start doing end bloopers.
I remember my mom gonna watch this.
It's okay.
Giggles behind the camera.
हमारी production team बहुत बदसूख है.
To get milk and eggs, yes, both are things that can be fertilized. Bata. She's not even asking before talking. She's just like, मैं फेंकूं. And I'm like,
पागल. पर बीच में बस फेंक देना सर.
हाँ, that's what she said. Butting in between the boobs.